Yeah, I mean, the breaking stuff got better as the game went on. Early on, he was in a little bit of trouble. He couldn't throw his break ball for a strike, and he had traffic all over the bases his first 2 innings. And that's the competitive nature that he has. He got himself out of it. He dug himself into a hole, and some pitchers are like that. He gets better when the pressure goes on, and he put the pressure on himself a little bit, but he was able to dig himself out of it, and I thought that gave us a lot of energy. And the biggest momentum shifter was just in the first inning, second and third, and nobody out, and they're in the middle of the order's up, and strikeout, fly out, and that gave us a lot of momentum and a lot of energy. And then we put 7 on the board. I was disappointed. I thought we could have really buried it. We got bases loaded, 1 out, and we grounded into a double play. And I thought that was an opportunity for us to really stretch that thing out. But in this game, in this series, it's never over. And it's 7-0 in the 9th, and it's still a little bit of a nail biter. So you got to score every single time that you get the opportunity. And I know that we can be better, and we're going to strive to be better tomorrow.
What is it about his demeanor? Of course, he came in relief for pretty much the last 2 years. Now he's a starting pitcher. Kind of how has that aspect of his game changed? To slow things down a little bit, maybe a little bit.
I don't think it's changed at all, and that's something I think he's got to learn. He comes out of that bullpen really hot, and he's ready to go. And as a reliever, it's a sprint, and as a starter, it's a little bit more of a marathon. But he still has that 9th inning attitude when he's pitching in the first, which is what you want. You want him. He's such a good athlete, and he's in such good condition. He's going to be able to go 100 pitches just like he did tonight, and not lose much. So we just need to make sure that it's contained energy. I mean, it's coming. It's just flying out of him when he gets out there. So he's really excited when he pitches, and I know our team is really excited when he pitches. But he's just got to quit digging himself into so many holes. But when he gets out of it, it gives you more energy.
About the bottom part of your lineup today coming through for you, the big.
Yeah, that was the difference. Murillo hits the double, and then LaPlante hits the triple. That really got us going, and you call that the foundation. Those guys got to lay the foundation for the top of the order, and I thought the bottom half, when you got Wagner hitting 7 and Murillo and LaPlante 8 and 9, that's really good 7, 8, and 9. So those guys are tough to pitch to. Our whole lineup's tough to pitch to, and I thought they did a great job. Coach Daly did a great job preparing these hitters to face Brown, because we laid off a lot of those pitches that were just out of the strike zone down. And the first hitter of the game, Ben Anderson, swung it, maybe one of the only guys that swung at a low pitch for an out. After that, everybody saw it, because that's what we talked about. Don't do that. And it was almost like Benny said, okay, I did it. Everybody saw it. Don't do it again. And we laid off it and hits the rest of the game.
Well, you didn't get the joy of winning against Georgia Tech last year to get one the first time out. As a Georgia coach, and that's always a big thing for you.
Well, yeah, we waited till Sunday to get it. We lost the first two, and then we won on Sunday last year. And, so anytime you win on Sunday, it puts a pretty good, a better taste in your mouth. But the bottom line is we have a chance to win the series tomorrow, and then hopefully we can get to Sunday with a chance to win all 3. But bottom line is going to be tough tomorrow, and playing at their place is always difficult. And I know there'll be a great crowd, but I know there'll be a lot of Dog fans in Atlanta tomorrow.
Couple more hits for Charlie Condon. What's allowed him to make it look so easy? This game's not that easy.
Well, it's not that easy. He's got extremely quick hands. He's very strong. He's put on 15 pounds in the last year, and it's one of those things that he could have played some for us last year, but being able to sit out, being able to put on weight, being able to watch and see what it's like at this level, but not have the pressure on you, and then go up to the Northwoods League and get 300 bats. In the long run, I think it was best for him. He could have played for us last year for sure, but I'm glad he's with us now. I'm glad he got the experience to watch last year and put on the weight, and he's gotten stronger, and he's a really good hitter.
Where have you seen those improvements on his body expressed most? Backside power or something else? Like, where do you see that expressed?
Yeah, I think the backside power, the ball that he hit today, I mean, that ball's gone every day of the year except for today. Early on, the wind was kind of blowing in. I thought he crushed it, but yeah, the ball's really carrying to the opposite field for him now. He's always had pull side power, but I think that added strength is giving him a little bit more pop to the opposite way.
A little bit easier to lose focus sometimes when you have the 2-hour delay and you don't even know if you're going to play. What did you see from your guys in the clubhouse and the way they just kind of dealt with it and came out?
Yeah, I mean, it's baseball. It's what you deal with. These kids we've all done it all our lives. It's just part of it. Rain delays are rain delays, and we wanted to start on time. When we saw that line coming through, we moved it back to 7. Hopefully we could get everybody here at 7 o'clock to play, and we don't go until 8:20. But I was thrilled with the fans. A lot of people stuck around when a near tornado went through here, and the fans stuck around to cheer us on, and they saw a really good one.
Awesome. Appreciate you, Coach.